Hello everyone, my name is Beckett and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all having a great day today. And today we're going to be going over personal targeted loot. This is going to be a little bit of a rant and just concerns. I love this game and I want to see it move into a positive direction. So we're going to look at the benefits and the downsides of personal target loot in one activity. Things may change, they may not. But before we get into this video, if you enjoy the content, hit that sub. And if you love the video, smash that like button. We are growing bigger and bigger every day and I would love to have you on this journey. So let's get into this video. Alright, personal target loot. For one activity, it is a terrible idea. It is great in theory, but terrible in practice, and we're going to see this when it comes out, when we get stuck into one game mode, but things might change. They might add different things. We just don't know. Massive has had their issues in the past, but they continue to improve and improve on the game closer and closer to as consumer friendly as they can be. With season pass not doing that much, you're able to get all these free missions, do all this stuff, and we're not like we are in Destiny where it's free to play, but you can't really do anything. You can't participate in the new raids. You can't even do the new missions. I think you get to do one, but that's about it, and that's just not appealing for me. But enough of the Destiny 2 rant. Let's finish getting into this. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the idea of personal loot, and I love the summit. It's an amazing thing, and I thought it was an amazing invention when Blizzard came out with it originally with Greater Rifts, and I told you guys that they were going to build on this, and it was just going to be a foundation. But the thing with Diablo 3, and why I don't really play it anymore, because you can just do Greater Rifts. There's the open world, there's a story. The story's not that great anymore. After you've heard it 30, 40, 60, 100 times, it's just not that great. But that first time, it was quite amazing with Tyrael and all of that stuff. But there's no reason for me to even play it. Every time there's a new season, I'll come back, I'll play for 1-2 weeks, I'll do all my seasonal stuff, and I'm done. And I don't play it because after about Greater Rift 100, I just get so bored, it's so tiring, I just don't want to play. And I don't want Division 2 to become something like that, where we're just stuck in the summit. There's no reason to leave. We just do this all day. Yeah, we can go to the Dark Zone if we want, but there's no reason to do missions. We can just do our weekly raid and other stuff like that. Otherwise, why go into this beautiful open world that they built and they developed, and there's so many activities for us to do, but there really isn't a point when we can just choose whatever loot we want, and we don't really even need to leave a place. We can just stay in that skyscraper forever. Now, I know there will be some people who say, oh, do you just play for rewards, you don't play for fun? No, I play for fun. I love the game. I love Summit. I love all these different game modes. But when I'm stuck doing the same thing and it's not engaging, when there's no dialogue, there's nothing going on, and we're just on the same floor over and over and over again, I'm just going to get bored, and I'll probably go and play something else, or at least take a break from the game. And that's the last thing I want to do, because I enjoy this and I enjoy the world. Look at everything they've crafted. There's so much detail into every room, every street block, every little piece of sidewalk, every stoop. It's insanely beautiful. Biggest question is, why would I ever farm anything other than Summit anymore? You can choose what loot you want. It has probably the single highest drop chance per hour in the game. And once they add in all the directives, and not just the 5, increase the bonus loot, all this, being able to choose your loot, and the fact that we can have a checkpoint every floor. That means on heroic, on legendary, any mission. So why go and do a heroic mission and take the chance of dying? Why do a legendary mission and take the chance of dying and restarting when we can just stay on those floors and just go, oh, it's okay, we'll just restart. We're still getting loot. Everything's still going on. We're still getting our rewards. There is no problem at time. We can change our difficulty, our directives at any time we want. Any floor, anything, our targeted loot, so we don't have to farm loot that we don't want to. And I honestly enjoy the random missions. I love queuing up for random heroics, and just with playing with random, it's just fun going with a skill build or just something run and gun where you don't have to think that much and you can just have fun with random people in the community. It's a great experience, and everyone should go out and have fun and just not do that solo thing. And I totally forgot to mention that there's going to be named elite enemies, about probably 5 to 15 every 10 floors. And if one mission is about 10 floors, that's never going to compete. You're going to get so much loot. So they're going to have to increase the loot somewhere else and do something else, and we're going to get into that. And I have several ideas and things that we could do to enhance this and makes this more beneficial for the community and more engaging for the player base overall. Maybe these changes will have no effect, or maybe random heroic queues may go up to 30-40 minutes. We just don't know, and I hope they react quickly and make patches and fixes as quick as they did with the summit this time around. Honestly, I'd prefer personal loot stay, but I'm not saying open it up to every single activity, but make it a rotating activity. So let's say week 1 we have summit on personal loot, the second week is strongholds, week 3 is dark zones, week 4 is control points, and so on. But now, honestly, it's just too early to tell what's going to happen. Maybe they left out some details. Maybe it'll be like on a selectable schedule like Kenley, and maybe it will cost something. Maybe they'll add a new resource in. We just don't know how they'll update it, or even we'll only get personal loot from caches. I've also heard people tell me, why not just leave summit personal loot and then we just entice people, get people excited to go out in the open world with special activities, collectibles, whatever it may be, new masks, things like this to still keep the open world exciting and vibrant. Now, how do you feel about these changes? Are you excited about personal loot? What would you change about it? What would you keep? Do you think it's good for the game overall? Or do you think it's gonna alter the game's future permanently? But that's all I have for you guys today. So you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys next time.